Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel where we're going to embark on an inspired by Cara Renee's Reborn Art and Healing, who was inspired by, I want to say, Sandy at the Kentucky Crafter. I don't know. I'll put a link to her channel in the description box, as well as a Bleds paper review project share. Now that's a lot of information. Okay, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to tell you what you need to complete the project. You're going to need file folders. Mine are legal size, but that's okay. I cut them down even more. And I'm going to send you over to Cara's channel to watch her video so you can see how she did hers. And because mine's just a project share. And then you're going to need a scoreboard, and these are the after. You're going to need a circle punch, a corner rounder of some sort, a ruler. This is the zero gravity ruler you see Cara talk about in her videos. This was also inspired by her because I have a real hard time finding the center of anything. So there you have it, that, and some sort of ink. I'm going to go with the dark green because of the colors in my paper. I haven't decided exactly what color of green yet. I think I want to go with, like, there's a bundled sage, and then there's forest moss. And so I'm going to use that if and when I find it. I have another whole bag of these that I haven't even taken out in a while, so I'll tell you what happened. How did I get so many distress inks, right? Here's what happened. It's a true story. That's my friend Elaine. So I was getting into all of these. Actually, that's not bad. Peeled paint's good. I was getting in all of these auctions on eBay to try and get the distress oxide. Bundled sage. Bundled sage, not bad. Trying to get, we all want, oops, that one was upside down. We all want, to save, right? We all want to be able to have the fun stuff and not have to pay a lot of money for it. But I kept losing in the auctions. So I got like 3 different auctions going, and I said, you know what, I'm not losing this auction. So I put the bid pretty high, and thank God it didn't go that high. Didn't go to my highest bid, right? It climbed up there. Well, I wound up winning all 3 auctions. So I honestly have distress oxide coming out my ears. And then at one point I did a de-stash sale, and I sold quite a few of them. Yeah, it's in the other one. So we're going to go with bundled sage. So anyhow, that's the story of how I got so many distress inks. Distress oxide inks, actually. But I am building up my distress inks stash. I kind of prefer, it doesn't want to set right. And I kind of prefer the distress inks over the oxides, to be honest. All right. And then this will also go with a future kit I'm using. So there's your supplies. A pair of scissors, your distress inks or oxides, circle punch, corner rounder, dauber, scoreboard, and a ruler, and of course your file folder. So with all that being said, let's get into the project. I've already pre-cut mine, however I have not inked them nor hole punched, but we're gonna get there. All right, and I like how Cara did hers. She said it was lazy. She was being lazy. I say she was being smart. If you can cut corners and save time and still get done, then it's good, right? Okay, so these are the pieces she talked about. See, this is going to make 1 pocket, 2 pockets, 3 pockets, and then when you put it on your paper, it'll be 4 pockets. I'm going to flip, I guess if I can, flip this one around. Is it going to make a difference? Yep. Well, it is what it is. I was trying to get rid of those lines, but that's okay. We're not going to have them in the next. All right, and then here's this one. 1 pocket, 2 pockets, 3 pockets, and then back here 4. So we're going to thumb notch. Actually, I'm waiting. I'm going to glue the paper on first and then thumb notch. All right, so let's look at the paper. This came to me from Bleds, and it is heavyweight cardstock 6x6 paper pad. They are single-sided, but you get some variety of color. And I'm just separating the 2 stacks so I know. So I'm doing a steampunk-themed journal coming up soon. I definitely want that piece. Maybe not that one. I definitely want that one. And that one. So it's a very nice pack. Very, very nice pack. And the 6x6 is actually a good size for a lot of, like, if you want to make tags. And I really like that one too. So we're going to be going with these darker steampunky colors. And maybe in a future project we'll do the brighter colors. Okay, let me set these aside. And then we'll go with no. Yes, no, yes, 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 no, yes, no, no, and no. All right, so we're making 2. I'm going to need 1, 2. Whoops, this goes this way. Thought something looked wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces each. All right. 1 with 2, 3, 4. And then we got 1, 2 over here. I need 2 more pieces from my stash. Let's go with 3, 4. We almost used 1 whole set. I did forget to mention how many pieces. It is, doesn't say. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I got myself all messed up. It is 6x6, doesn't say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24 pieces, guys. Sorry about that. 6x6. 12 designs, 2 each. 24 pieces. All right, now, when I said I like the way she did it, I'll show you why. She said, I'm going to glue smart, and she did. I'm going to go ahead and cover the whole thing. So I'm going to turn this over, slide it over right to the edge. Got to get it straight here. I probably shouldn't worry about tracing that, but I know that way I know where to put my glue. Okay. Glue it down. we'll glue and trim, basically. And then I'm going to get out, if I can find my pads to my, I'll put this right here up to the edge. If I can find all the pieces to my little small die cutter, I will come in and I'll cut some steampunk trims in some of that paper that I got from my good friend Elaine. Alright, so this one goes here. And then now that it's glued, we'll go and we'll trim. And then I liked what she said about the sticky scissors. Okay, I have boxes and boxes and boxes of scissors, and I'm not kidding. I probably own 15 pairs of scissors, if not more. For two reasons. I can never find them when I want them. And I go back and forth between my craft group and home, so I keep a kit and caboodle of them here, and then I keep a kit and caboodle of them with my group stuff supplies. All right, I want to trim that up a little bit more, and then we'll trim it here. So I want to warn you guys about that Buy Nothing group on Facebook. These people we don't know, and I'm a very trusting person, and I trusted the wrong person, and I definitely got ripped off. Fortunately, very fortunately, I'm still able to get my money back because I proved fraud from PayPal. But if somebody asks, if you don't know them, like there are certain sellers I buy craft supplies from in their D-stash sales, but I know these people now well enough to trust. And so I send the money, friends and family, to people only that I know I can trust. I was so excited to get this sewing machine because I really wanted this particular sewing machine, and I couldn't believe it. Here it was. It was being featured, and it was free. And the lady said the reason she could let it go was because her husband upgraded to the next model up, and on and on and on and on. And I said, well, she asked me if I could send the money, friends and family, and I was like, I don't know. Can I trust you? Yes, it's legit. That should have been my first indication it's not legit. Now, I've got a little bit of edge there, but when I go to do my die cuts, I'll cover that up. So anyhow, no, it was not legit, guys. She intentionally duped me. She stayed in contact with me long enough for the money to clear through PayPal, and then she was gone. Now, the story that ensues that goes with this is only something you would read in a book or watch on a movie, okay? So I contacted the person, and I don't feel sad in calling out the name because I have documentation to prove it. This lady was going by the name of Christy Arnold, and I'm assuming she hacked somebody else's account to even do this. I mean, how sad is that? So she told me send the money to this account, and the account was, and if your name is Jose Tirado and your account was hacked, sorry for you too. It's Jose, Jose Tirado 174 on PayPal. So I was instructed to mail the money to that account. And when I contacted this man, or whoever he or she is, letting them know that the money, I requested a refund because I didn't receive. There was no sewing machine. There was no person even left at that account. I wanted my money back. He said, I sent your money to the temple. To the temple, guys. Okay, so now they're bringing religion into it. Spirituality, Christianity, whatever. They're using that to hide behind. He says, I said, well, even more of a fraud. I want my money back because I wasn't giving it to the temple. I was giving it to this Christy Arnold for the purchase of a sewing machine, and I quite frankly want the sewing machine, or I want my money. Didn't know what I was talking about, and he said, she will call you. And I was like, well, who the heck is she? Oh, you'll see. She will call you. Like, she was some, I don't know. It got weird. So anyhow, then she calls me, or, they give me a WhatsApp number. You'll receive a text from her at this number, right? So I get the name, and then let me see. I'm getting all excited here. I don't want to go backwards. So I get the name, or I don't get the name. I get this person claiming to be the high priestess and telling me I had no right to speak to her. Do you know who you're talking to? I am the high priestess. And I was like, some four corners, 4 square, 4 something, fundamental something in Florida, but yet they had a California number. Okay, so it's getting more weird. And then I finally said, well, you know what? I don't care who you are, what you're all about, but I want my money back. And she goes on to say how she would never tarnish the name of her church for a mere $30. And I was like, well, then it shouldn't be a problem for you to give me the money back. But no, then she just kept, I think it was this Jose guy posing to be her on that WhatsApp number. So anyhow, you don't know who you're talking to. And I said, well, obviously you don't know who you're talking to either. Well, what is your name? I said, pretty sure I asked you first, and I just want my money back. You know I was ripped off. This Jose dude knows I was ripped off. And the spelling was crazy wrong. Like, when whoever it was would type the word, meant the word would, W-O-U-L-D, they were typing wound, W-O-U-N-D. So I pointed out the atrocious spelling, and that inflamed this person more. So then, round and round I go with PayPal again, and finally I just screenshotted all of the text messages I had with the original crook. And I finally got restitution. I am getting my money back. Thank you, PayPal. And like I said, all of this to say buyer beware, because there are horrible people in this world who have no issues with robbing you. Okay, so this will be the third one. I like. But I only have to go down to here. Let me mark this. That way I know I don't have to waste the whole. So yeah, that was my whole afternoon yesterday, is chasing down. So I think I'm just going to cut it in half. Chasing down this money. Jeez. So, from this day forward, forever and ever and ever, I will never trust anybody. And if they say, can you send it this way, I'd be like, yep, nope, ain't happening. We're gonna be honest engine here. You're gonna be, I'm gonna hold you accountable, I'll be accountable, and I'm always gonna go with, if it's too good to be true, if it feels like it's too good to be true, it definitely is. So I learned I definitely learned my lesson. But, you know, I just wanted that sewing machine so bad. But guess what? I'm just going to get it brand new. Brand new. Spend the extra money. And I know it works. It's got a warranty. And it'll actually show up when I purchase it. It won't be. I'll do the layaway plan in Amazon. Alright, so there's our last one. And then I got to cover that back side. Now I can do the hole punch right about there. Yeah, hole punch. That's what a circle punch. Not a hole punch, circle punch. All right, there we go. Now I got to put that back one on, and I don't know yet. I might make that a pocket. Let's see. Yeah, I might make this for the inside cover. So we will thumb notch that back. But first of all, we got to put our last piece of paper on there. And I like that. So anyhow, simple project, quick and easy. And I know you're probably saying what a dummy I was, but like I said, you know, the lady, and they seem so honest and sincere, and yes, it's true. And she had a profile. She flippin' had a Facebook profile with photographs, because I went and checked it out, but it had everything. So there you go. I don't know what to say other than it won't be happening to me again, I hope. And I have a sewing machine. I have a good sewing machine. This one did embroidery, and it was a little newer than mine, and you know. Okay, so I'll probably go back through here with my better glue on these edges that seem to want to pop up. See if I can get them to stay down. Sometimes just burnishing them works. All right. Okay, so then straighten up. Now, Kara sewed hers, and that's probably what I'm going to do. Let's sew mine. Sew there. Ink that. Okay, there you go. There is my Bleds paper review project share, and I actually like the Bleds. I do. I like their products. So this was an Amazon purchase, and I'll try to put a link. This is an Amazon purchase. If you want this, just go over to Amazon. They've got a few good packs. So I think I will go in and sew down the sides. Yeah, I think I'll go in and sew just down the sides. And then this will go inside the front pocket of my upcoming journal. And that'll be a nice little contrast. Well, there we go, folks. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of my channel. If you like the content, please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscription button, and hit all notifications so you don't miss any content. Thank you, and have a great rest of your week.